Girl, let's talk about how I ain't know I was a side chick. Your girl had no clue. These men will lie. They don't tell you. Oh, I already got a girlfriend. That's why I say people swear, like these men swear they so player. They keep it P. If you so player, be real about it. You feel me? A real player, he real about it. All his women in line. They know their place, they know their position. Everything good. That's how it was. That's how the show This Is Party on WeTV. The boy named Yahweh playing with God, but he got about 10 women living under the roof, and all the women know their place. They know their position. That's real player. You feel me? Not nobody a dude gotta sit up here and lie. What you lying for? That ain't no game. You ain't got no type game. You ain't running no game if you gotta lie. That ain't keeping it P. So the girl calling my phone. Girl, I guess she was looking through the phone. She calling my phone. Come and get him. Come pick him up. I hear him in the background. Man, you ain't gotta do all that. Stop all that. Stop calling that girl. Leave that girl alone. Yeah, she come get him. She throwing all the stuff out on the floor. Throwing all his clothes out, this and that. He like, why she throwing it? Why you throwing my stuff out? Why you this and that? Girl, I sit right there, hang up. I don't have time. I said, girl, you keep him. What the hell? I don't want him. I sat right there and said that. And then he called my phone, girl. I answered. Still dealt with him after that. See, that's what I'm saying. Girl, that's what I'm saying. You live and you learn. That's what I'm saying. That's not a mistake. The man showing you who he is. Mind you, the girl was pregnant. I mean, not pregnant. Wait, I'm trying to think. Did she just have a baby? It was like she just had the baby. Or she was about to have a baby. So, yeah. One of the two. So you living in the girl house. Y'all living together. She throwing your clothes out. She just had your baby. That should tell me right there. See what I'm saying? That should have told me right there, no. Do not deal with this man. Why would you deal with a man like that anyway? That's something that my brain should have said. That's something that I should have told myself. Girl, but did I say that? No, ma'am, I did not say that. I did not think that. Why? Because I was desperate. That's why self-love is very important. I cannot stress that enough. Because you will not tolerate half the stuff you tolerate if you loved yourself. That's what I realized. So I had to learn that the hard way. But, yeah, I sat right there and, dealt with the dude. After all that. And now that I look back on it, he never stopped dealing with the girl. Never stopped dealing with her. If a dude just got out of a relationship, pay attention. You're not a rebound. You just had a relationship, you don't need to be messing with dude. He just had a baby, you don't need to be messing with him. His priorities is that baby. Should be that baby. That's how you can know a man's character. Why ain't you worrying about that baby just newborn? I should have asked that question. And all he gonna say, I can raise a child without being in a relationship with the girl. You don't need to be worried about that relationship. You busy with that baby just born. You know what I'm saying? I ain't think about that. That's he worrying about that. That's priorities. That shows you that man priorities. Never could pay a bill. Everything always getting cut off. Pay attention to stuff like that. How they act when they mad. How they act when life don't go their way. Is they always broke? Work 4 hours a week, still broke. And what you spending your money on? See him? Every weekend, you in line for Jordans. That's not a king. That's not a head of household. That's not a husband. You cannot spend our bill money on Jordans. You can't spend our kids' money on Jordans. We're trying to build. We're trying to have generational wealth. You're not thinking about the future. That's not a husband. I wasted my time with him. That's how we waste our time, ladies. Next thing we look up, we pushing 40. Next thing we know, can't be wasting our time. We look up 10 years gone by. Now we looking crazy. So we waste our time with a man we know ain't no good. We're not doing that no more, ladies. So, but they'll always try it. Friend, always remember, you is not second to nobody. You will always be his number one priority. It's God and then his wife. You're not second to nobody. Bye, friend. I'm going to see you on the next one, girl.